One of the reasons that so many people in this country suffer from low back pain is because we sit all the time. And when you sit all the time and your hips are bent at 90 degrees, one of the things that does is shortens your hip flexor muscles in addition to atrophying your other muscles that would support you if you were standing, such as your glutes and your hamstrings and your calves. So when your hip flexor muscles get shortened, when you go to stand up from the chair, that means a muscle group like the psoas is going to be pulling on the lumbar spine because it doesn't want to extend fully, and it's not letting you stand up fully without that tension on the lower back. So that shortened psoas, it creates an excessive arch in the low back, and then without realizing it, you bend backwards to compensate, and you're constantly having that compression. So one of the things you want to do to address that issue is to make sure you stretch the hip flexor area, and that can involve just static stretching, partner stretching, deep tissue massage, but you also want to strengthen the glutes in that extended range of motion. So it's not enough just to strengthen the glute with something like a squat. I mean, a squat is a great exercise, but when you are at that extended hip position, the glute is basically relaxed in the squat exercise. So doing some isometric holds either within your hip flexor stretches or doing some isolated movements to target that specific range of motion on the hip and the glute is what you want to do to help make the flexibility gains more permanent. Now, none of this is going to make up for sitting down for hours and hours every day, but if you're trying to relieve some tension, relieve some pain in the low back, then this is a good starting point so that you can actually start to move a little bit easier and get into a regular exercise routine. So give it a shot. Let me know if you have any questions, and good luck.